Welcome back. We're here for another roundtable talk. Let's before we go around and do the introduction, let me do my disclaimer. I am a dad. We're in my house. We're at my dining room table. So if you hear kids, it is what it is.
Dogs, kids.
Yeah.
No rats, no cats. But other than that, we're good.
Well,
so I'm Kevin Burton, and I am running for House District 14, which happens to be the district right now run by Julie Fahey.
And I'm Jake Huff, and I'm running for Senate District 7 against James Manning. That includes both these House districts. So that's why we're working together.
and I'm Jonathan Abrahamsen, and I'm running for House District 13, which is currently held by Nancy Nathanson.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
And she's been there way too long, just saying.
Yeah, 19 years.
Yeah.
And chair of the Revenue Committee.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Julie Fahey's only been there since, 2019.
Wow.
And
she's Speaker of the House?
Speaker of the House. It's like, what?
Okay.
I mean, it happens. Look at Scarlatos. I mean, he's the deputy.
Yeah.
Is he?
He's been there for what? 4
One
years?
Four
term?
years. Yeah.
2 terms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not much.
All right.
Cool.
So I left it up to you guys this week. 'Cause
Cool.
He said he had stuff.
You have stuff?
I've got a couple of
Okay.
things here that I got in an email yesterday.
Okay.
One is from the Oregon Virtual Public Schools Alliance, OVPSA.
So those are the guys who are doing online schooling.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's a questionnaire.
Oh.
And a virtual, for those of you who don't know, virtual public schools are charter schools open to all students in the state.
Correct.
They say, we hope the following information will provide some context about how Oregon's kindergarten through 12th grade virtual public schools are structured. The state of Oregon has established the following accountability measures for virtual public schools and their students. So it's not a free-for-all. The Oregon Department of Education and the State Board of Education have oversight over all virtual learning programs. A locally elected school board determines if their district will sponsor a virtual public school program.
Yeah.
Students in virtual public schools must comply with all state attendance requirements.
Mm-hmm.
Which, okay.
Didn't open the can of worms yet.
We've touched on that a few times.
Yeah. Students in virtual public schools must use state-approved curricula.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if the state-approved curricula is teaching them how good socialism is, well, you can't escape that by doing the virtual public school.
Nope.
Students in virtual public schools must meet state testing requirements.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Yes, you have
Okay.
to take your state test.
Every virtual public school student's learning is directly monitored by one-on-one interaction with their Oregon State certified teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And in 2011, the Oregon State Legislature placed a cap of 3% on the number of students in a district that can transfer to full-time virtual public schools.
Okay, so.
Okay, so only 3%.
So they're protecting their tax money.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. All right, so the first question is, do you support the high level of accountability that has been created by the state for all virtual public schools and their students? Support, oppose, not sure, discussion.
So we touched on this, 2 videos ago?
Yeah.
About
so,
the
yeah.
education and the requirements.
Mm-hmm.
So they say that there's a high level of accountability
Mm-hmm.
when
That's
there's
what they say.
no graduation requirements until 2029.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would support that, but in the description box, I would put, there's no requirement till 2029 to begin with, but I believe that, yes, there should be requirements for you to get your high school diploma.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I understand there's no kids left behind and all this stuff, but we got to get back to making people accountable and
Yes.
not pushing out a bunch of dumb kids. Like,
Right,
I hate
yeah.
to put it that way,
But
really, they're
what
just
we're
coming
doing.
out dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, you come out not being able to read a watch or make change,
Right.
or do just
Roman
common-
numerals that just get totally freaked out, or an analog watch.
Well,
what? There's numbers. They don't.
Roman numerals, even that trips me up when you start getting up there and the numbers are like backwards. Like, okay, I mean, I can do 1 through 12 pretty easily. After you get past that, it gets a little fishy. But, so, I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but the fact that I can count money. Right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like we talked about the whole, 25 divided by 2 is,
12 and a half, not 12 with a remainder of
yeah,
1.
where's that dollar going? Yeah. So, I mean,
Does that mean $1?
Yes, it does. It means $1.
yeah. So, yeah, I support it 100%. And I
Okay.
quite frankly, I think Oregon needs to go back to having a superintendent of superintendents or superintendent's education. People might not have liked Colt Gill when he was a superintendent of a school district. That was kind of he was a good superintendent. He
Had a lot of touchy subjects. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, but every superintendent does, right?
Sure they do.
Sure.
I mean, you were kind of a politician in a local office kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
But so,
He got me fired.
but that aside, he did a good job up in Salem because he addressed, students need to be learning this. They don't need to be learning this.
Right.
Correct. Yeah.
You know?
And he did do that. He did kind of say, hey, we're going to stick to the main aspects of education.
Facts. I mean,
Yeah.
like Craig over there at Bethel now. So I won't name any names. He's retired now. He's still a friend of mine. Was talking. He got this huge grant for project-based learning.
Cool.
Huge grant. Like he told me this dollar amount, and it's almost 7 figures.
Ooh, okay.
So he was starting to implement this in classes and overseeing it and stuff. He wrote all the grant paperwork, got this thing started.
Sure.
Well, the superintendent came and visited. Nope, we're not doing this. They need to be reading out of books. Scrapped the entire thing, and they lost their funding for it.
Wow.
Because he doesn't believe in project-based learning.
Most boys learn better hands-on.
It's like 74% of people learn better hands-on versus...
than reading it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's very true.
I learned better by doing.
Yeah, 100%.
Most people do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show it
I mean,
to
you-
me,
You
I
can
got
read
it.
about how to take an engine apart, but until you get in there and get your hands dirty, you don't know anything.
Things look different at drawing.
Yeah, they do.
They most certainly
What's
do.
this thing?
Yeah.
One of my
Do I
big,
need it?
one of my big beefs about engineers, electronic engineers, is they don't consider what the technician has to do to get to those parts to make those adjustments.
Same with a car.
So yeah, exactly.
You want me
the
to
same
get to
with the car.
that nut? Are you crazy?
Right. So that kind of hands-on experience, if they go into engineering, will make them a better engineer.
Yep.
Right. I told all the engineers that came out fresh out of school, you need to spend at least 5 years in the field working on this equipment so you get an appreciation
Get your hands all
for
dirty.
what we have to do
Yeah.
to fix the stuff that you design.
Yeah.
Because if you design crap, we're going to kill you.
We're gonna hook up 1,200 volts to one ear and a negative ground to the other. And we're gonna...
So anyway, okay, so you support, I support high level of accountability.
I will tell you this. Okay, this comes from personal experience.
Yes, please.
So my grandsons, where they live, during COVID, there was no way for them to get to school or anything like that. So they were doing virtual. I will tell you this. 9 times out of 10, all they had to do is reach over and go click and say, when they came back on the next day, we lost our internet.
Mm-hmm.
And they went fishing and hunting.
Yeah, and whatever.
Yeah. And did they even look at their school book? No.
Right.
No.
So this is where
That's where the high
Parents.
accountability. Yeah.
parents have to get involved and keep an eye on what their children are doing.
And the kid has to be motivated
I
to
mean,
actually
yes,
do this.
yes.
Yes and no. So, I don't remember her name. I'll send you another podcast. She was on with Mike Rowe.
Okay.
And they're doing an AI-based learning where it caters to your shortfalls.
Okay.
But you're in a classroom. you have what they call a coach, not a teacher, because they're not a certified teacher. They're just there to keep you motivated and make sure you're not getting in trouble.
Keep going.
Yeah, but you're in a room.
Keep reading.
Cheerleader.
That school averages 2 hours a day of actual education time with that AI teacher. The rest is, what did she call it? They offer 2 different ways. Either it's a sports way where you go into like sports medicine, you start learning that and practicing a sport, or you go over here and you learn practical skills like cooking, working on cars, shop, stuff like that. The amount of attendance is like ridiculous because they're like, I gotta do 2 hours and then we're off to building cabinets or whatever I want to do. Or I'm out here tackling dudes on the football field.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
No, I think that's great.
So they follow the graduation requirements that are required by the states they're in.
Sure.
Which a lot of states are higher than Oregon. But either way, so, you know, you having to be there and stay focused is one thing, but also, you know, making sure that you do, how do I put this? Making sure that you're addressing the situation that you need to address. Because like freshman year of high school, I did half my classes online because of a situation. And I mean, like I was learning French online.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? I just memorized the way the word looks. I don't have to speak it.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
So, you know,
There's a good side and there's a bad side to it. With anything there is.
Right.
This one you just they have to keep on top of the kid. So like, you know, if you say you lost your internet connection 3 times in a week, well, no, you're not doing this anymore.
Right.
yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah. I mean, and that's
That'll
one
get
thing,
a better internet. You
That's
know?
one thing where when you're going into a building with computers, with proper internet, you know, a learning situation.
Sure.
But yet, you know, that being able to cater to your shortfalls. Like, okay, so you're bad in reading. Well, you're going to spend an hour on reading and an hour on all the other subjects, but we're going to push it down in there. And then, like, one thing that she was pointing out that was really cool was, you know, when you learn something in a basics or in a regular school, most of the time you learn it for a certain amount of period and then it disappears.
Yes.
Just flush.
This just keeps cycling back.
Yeah.
Like,
Just keeps on coming back at you.
yeah.
You're not gonna forget it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that I would support. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely.
Question 2. Do you support the use of technology to offer different education methods designed to meet a child's individual academic needs? And I
So-
think we were just basically talking about that.
But I believe it has a situation.
It
Okay.
does. It does.
Because, like, now, well, since Weston's been in school, they've pushed a Chromebook in front of his face since day one. But also, and I actually got in this argument with somebody. So they took all their tests on a Chromebook that wasn't like a verbal test that they had to be proctored on or something like that.
Sure.
You know, there's a whole shit, like, everything has to fall right for that to work.
Yeah.
Like,
It does.
you can't push that into a regular school and expect it to work like it does when that's a
Yeah.
special
No, you have to have the
place.
right
Yeah.
program and everything going.
Right. Well, this is referring then to the virtual school. So using technology in the
Well, you're
virtual
gonna have to
school
have
So,
that.
yeah. So like we're getting at it's in the right place, right time. Yes, 100%. In a regular school, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And actually, I got in this argument with somebody about teachers now because I'm like, you know, teachers say that they have so much going on now, especially elementary school teachers.
Right.
I understand their job's hard. I understand they get paid like crap. I understand that parents beat them up all the time. But really, if you
Signed up for it.
if you look at the scheme of things, they're doing less now than ever before as a teacher.
Yeah. They have so many days off in a school year.
Not
it
even
just
that.
amazes me.
Everything is electronic. I mean, you do your grades electronic. It's automatically graded as soon as you get done.
Right.
Like
yeah.
you don't have to sit there grading papers for hours a night.
I do.
You know, you're a different situation. But you know, it just,
Yeah.
like
I mean, it's almost all just and even their lessons plan is in some cases is already kind of like
Handed to them.
handed to them. It's like, okay, day 1 we do this, day 2 we do this, day 3, and it's like, okay, so what did you do?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. When I was substitute teaching in Utah, I was asked to sub for the auto body and small engine repair guy. He was
Okay.
out for 6 months for sextuple bypass surgery on his heart.
Oh,
Okay. So,
replumbed him.
yep, basically. So every night, I'm sitting there at home with the books, studying the lesson for the next day,
Mm-hmm.
so that I could be prepared to take the boys through the class the next day. 'Cause
Correct.
It was almost all boys.
Sure.
And so I was learning and then I was teaching. I was learning and then teaching.
Sure.
And
Yep.
I wasn't, substitutes, most of the time they're hired just to be babysitters,
Mhm.
right? I had to teach. And
Yeah,
I was a
you had to.
darn good teacher because I took an interest in the kids. And I started out with, what class rules are we going to have, guys?
There you go.
What parameters are we going to set for
So
proper
it's not
behavior
gonna be
and for improper
Right,
behavior?
yeah. It's
And
not
you
gonna be
guys set
Wild
the
House.
rules, and then you follow them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if I agree with them, and
That's
if there's
great.
something I think you're missing, I'll bring it up. And if you guys support it, then great, right?
Mhm.
So we had a really well-disciplined group of guys who were focused on banging out dents and
Cool.
spackling and stuff, and they worked on my car. It was great. So when the teacher is really engaged with the kids and can hold their attention, the kids love to learn.
They
Yeah.
do.
They're
They
like
do.
little sponges.
Yeah.
But if the teacher is just sitting there, read page 523 in the book,
Yeah.
let me know when you're done.
See, but there's a different there's a difference between being engaged and how do I describe Kurt?
Being overbearing.
Kind of. I mean, this notebook would be full by the end of an hour and a half class of notes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because for one, you had a test every day.
Mhm.
For two, you filled the notebook every day with notes.
Yeah.
Like he just talked at you
Yep.
the entire time.
He was
Ah.
he was more of a college professor, really.
Yeah.
That's how-
aspect, and he
That's how I describe it.
for a high school, not really what you want. You need somebody like that. That if kids are gonna be going to college, they kind of need to have a teacher like that, where it's like, oh, this is how it's gonna be like. Okay, so I gotta understand how that works, but. Otherwise,
But not
your
everybody
freshman
is-
year of college, you just fly apart at the seams.
But that should be an IB teacher,
Yes.
an AP teacher,
Yes.
Yeah, something like
not
that. Yeah.
an algebra teacher.
Right.
No.
Right.
Since everybody's got to take it.
Yep. Okay. Next question. Do you support full, stable, and non-discriminatory funding for virtual public schools to ensure their students are receiving the same or higher quality education as their traditional brick and mortar school counterparts?
Whoa.
Stable and non-discriminatory. Okay, that's the.
Yeah, I was gonna
We
say.
just opened up the can.
Yeah.
Here
So-
come dorms.
So I would probably write a novel in that description box because I would oppose it.
Okay.
But that's not to say that it's the virtual school's issue or their fault, I should
No.
say.
No, I don't think
It's
so.
the fact that we're a sanctuary state and we kind of chop ourselves off at the knees.
Yes.
So I would oppose / support it.
Under certain circumstances, no. Under perfect conditions, yes.
If they wouldn't have worded it the way that they worded it, yeah. So I mean, I'd lean more towards opposed.
Okay, and I agree with that because anytime you throw in non-discriminatory, it's a blanket. Here you go.
Well, now it could be,
Whereas
he's
somebody,
a 21-year-old dude, but he's got the mental capacity of a 12-year-old. Okay,
Yeah.
well, now we're bigger.
or but that aside, if you cannot choose to do something that is better than this.
Correct.
In other words, if you must be non-discriminatory, okay, and we discussed this a couple of weeks ago. Discrimination is simply making an informed choice.
It is
about something.
Mm-hmm. It's not really.
And discrimination has gotten a really bad rap, I think, because they've twisted the meaning of it to mean anytime you oppose somebody because of their race or color or whatever, you're being discriminatory.
Yes.
Well, but if that person isn't as good as this, if person A with a darker skin is not as qualified as person B with a lighter color skin, do we go meritocracy or do we go equal employment opportunity, right?
Well, I've got to have 12 of them, and I got to have 12 of them, and I've only got 11 of them.
So, do you support or oppose that, Kevin?
I would lean towards opposing it. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like if we've taught, it's like
if they're speaking in the words of discriminating against their way of educating, then I would 100% support it.
Yeah,
but the way they write that,
yeah.
It's not worded that way.
It's too nebulous.
You know what they mean.
if it was just, do you support full and stable funding? Sure.
Yep.
Well, I think they're saying that they're getting discriminated against for being virtual versus in person or 100% in person. Public school.
That may be.
That
but
could be.
The fact that they just worded it wrong.
Yeah,
they did.
Okay. Next question then. Do you support increasing or removing district enrollment caps, which currently limit the number of students who can attend virtual public schools in Oregon? In other words, right now it's at 3%.
Right.
Would you support increasing that amount or just removing the cap altogether?
What if they were the best school in the world?
So
there you go.
So that's also a gray area, right?
Yeah.
Because do I support that 3% is allowed to leave? No, that's horse crap. More than that should be able to, but it should be capped on how many they can handle.
Correct. Yeah.
Just like at a school, you have a maximum occupancy. That's going to be your max. Well, the same thing with each one of those.
Sure.
Because a platform's only going to be able to allow
To handle
so
X
many.
amount, right?
Yeah.
Before it just
Yeah.
is overloaded.
So,
and it's,
once again, they did a really bad job of wording that.
Okay.
Do I support it?
by what they meant.
Yes. I mean, I do support removing district enrollment by their percentage, and the only reason I'm going off that is because it was in the story to begin with.
Right.
But do I believe that there should be enrollment maxes? 100%. Just like us talking about the voucher program. That school that's the best that everybody wants to go to and their parents are willing to get them there is going to stop taking students at some point because
they're going to be like, sorry, all the classes are full.
Yeah, they're maxed out. Yeah.
So now you got to go to class. Now you got to go to plan B.
Yeah.
And then you get there and it's like, sorry, we just filled up.
Yeah.
So yes, I support it because of their story or their paragraph at the beginning talking about the 3%.
Right.
But also I kind of oppose it because I believe there should be regulation in there because
you can only have so many.
Yeah, you know, a teacher can only keep track of X amount of students, even if they're virtual.
Yeah.
You just can't, you know, because yes, in a virtual situation, they see all the kids listed on their computer like a Zoom. But are they able to actually really truly pay attention to all of those students on a computer screen?
Right. See, exactly.
You know, so Johnny gets up and he leaves and he never comes back.
Yeah, because if there's somebody with 200 of them, you're never going to see them. They're going to be a name just in a list.
Right.
Exactly.
And kids can, you know, all the kids have learned. It takes very little to reach over and go,
click.
I turned my camera off.
Yeah.
Now you see is my name.
I do that when I'm on Zoom meetings. When I have to go to the bathroom, I'll just shut
Click.
the camera off so they
And
don't
just
see
says,
me leaving.
Shake off.
And I'm still there. I come back, I turn the camera back on. Hi, guys.
That's why a lot of times I'll do it on my phone and the computer so I can watch it on the computer. But then if I got to pee or whatever, I'm still listening.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
There you go.
So,
there you go.
anyways, let's move on to the next one.
Next question. Do you know a family who has a child or had a child enrolled in a virtual public school?
Yep, lots.
We all did during COVID.
Well, yes.
Because that's how school was done.
But I've actually had students from my classroom who they didn't come back. They're doing virtual.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of students are doing very, very good because they're motivated to do well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The other ones, not so much. They aren't motivated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, there's not that motivation. You know, a couple of them, they're like, you know, their dad's like pretty strict, and it's like, you will do this, and I will check. Okay, they're motivated to get that done. They want to get done anyhow. The ones that aren't, it's like, I didn't feel like it today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's not going to learn you anything.
Right.
So your answer is yes. My answer is yes.
Yes,
Yep.
I have known people who've done it.
Yep.
Okay, so the last question is just how would you like to engage with virtual public school students? You can meet with a virtual school family from your district to learn more about it. Meet with virtual school families during a Capital Day event on March 20th or March 9th, 2027.
Well, that's
And
ways off.
if we're there, we'll be there anyway.
Yeah.
Be a legislative
I'm
champion for virtual school students to help preserve and expand access to virtual public education, or nothing more now, thanks. So
Yeah.
you know, there are ways, but
I mean,
Sure.
yeah.
I think we all know kids that are in that type of thing anyhow, and we know how it works. It's not like it's not a mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, let's say you were a single person, you never had kids.
mm-hmm.
You might not understand how that works at all,
Right,
because you've never.
right.
But I mean, kind of you do.
Sure, you do.
In the younger
You got an
day and age.
idea, you know.
Yeah.
But let's say you're 65.
Yeah.
And you've never had,
68.
or
Your
68,
kids are all grown up.
and they're all grown up, and you've never gone through this system. Okay, well then, yeah. During COVID, yes, I had to do virtual. Yeah, but mine was very interactive. It was like, I will ask you a question and you will answer. So if you're not there,
You got F for the day.
we can talk to a couple of them if you'd like.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just briefly mention this other one from Oregon Media Production Association. They are the trade organization representing Oregon's media production industry. Okay.
So
Members
like
working
our
across film,
FFCA?
television, commercial production,
Okay.
animation, video games, digital content, and emerging media.
Okay.
We support a strong, competitive, and equitable environment for creative and business growth throughout Oregon.
Okay.
The film and media industry in Oregon has $1.25 billion with a B in direct and $2.042 billion in total contributions to the state's economy, and an ongoing film tourism economic impact of $150 million with an M per year. So this brings a lot of money into the state.
I guess.
There are several links that I'm going to do some research on. I'll bring some more next
Interesting.
week.
I know Oregon used to do, film companies used to come here all the time because we had such a, you didn't even have to leave the state. You want a desert scene? Well, you just drove over the mountain. You wanted an ocean scene? You drove over the mountain.
And Utah's like that too.
Right,
It's got the beautiful northern mountains that are green, the mountains
Right, yeah.
closer to Salt Lake City that are fairly brownish. And then you've got, Zion National Park, you've got Bryce Park, you've got all these desert areas, you got
Which
Bonneville
are,
Salt Flats.
Yeah.
Or you can go visit Warren Jeffs. We won't go into that. Okay.
So,
I was
anyway.
being a smart ass.
Being a dumbass.
But
So
I mean,
anyway,
cool.
we'll do some more. I'll do some more research on this and bring back some information.
so how much?
Next
It
week.
said
$2.042 billion in total contributions.
See,
to the
but
state.
That's a lot of money.
That
Is that like? Well, that could also be like just commercials.
yeah, I mean,
And
if
radio,
you look at everything, it's
and-
radio, TV,
Yes.
YouTube.
All
I
of
mean,
that.
it's
All of
everything.
That's a very large encompassing
Yes.
area.
Yes, it is.
So when you
Media.
think that dollar amount over all those platforms and those things,
Suddenly it's not so big. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, the Grimm was filmed all in Portland,
Yeah.
Yep.
and that was what 7-8 seasons of that.
Well,
You know?
The Librarians, that
Yes.
is filmed in Portland. Period.
Yeah.
I've been on the set.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Nowhere Man did an episode that was filmed in Portland. I was in that one.
Were you in No
As an
Man?
extra, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I
no
love
kids.
that movie.
Maybe
You are
wanna
that
bring-
old.
I was little.
You got anything for us this week?
So, actually, I do.
Speak
You
big.
might want to hang on.
Well,
Here we go.
Ready.
So I just got done. I did one of the things with Rick Dancer.
Oh, good.
So I did him, and he's invited me back later. As the election season gets going, kind of good friends with him, so known him for a long time. So not a point to really know we're in, but yeah, he just was like, hey, I'll have you come back. And so I had a whole bunch of stuff because I thought, okay, I don't know what he's going to ask me because you just don't know with Rick. I mean, it just comes off the top of his head. And also a bunch of the viewers will ask questions. So I had a whole bunch of stuff ready to go just in case. So I was, and kind of to go along with, okay, so education. So Senate Bill 141, which was passed a long time ago, was the one that was actually to help streamline our education system. Okay, so it was supposed to make smaller administration, more of the money was supposed to be funneled towards the kids. How'd it do?
you mean $226 million or $226,000 to the superintendent isn't funneling it down?
I guess not. So I would assume because they, this is still in the books and it's still going. So Senate Bill 141, I would say fail, total fail, like flush toilet on it. Yeah, that would be my point. And so I did. We went up to the Capitol building.
Yeah.
And we watched I actually printed some stuff off. Believe it or not, that huge PowerPoint is now online.
Oh, cool.
So you can print the stuff.
Cool.
Which I printed some. So here is. So this is what you didn't get to see in that because you decided not to come.
Thanks.
You wanted to be in.
Way to throw me under the bus.
He was unable to go because he had a situation with children.
No, I had canceled flights.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I
That's right.
was-
You were coming back. Yeah, you were trying to get
Yeah, he
back
got
to Georgia.
Yeah, he
I was
right.
stuck
he
on
wanted
the
to go
other.
and play with fish.
I was stuck on the other side of the country.
So this is, and you can go on. It's simple to get to. It's at the Oregon Department of Education's website. This is their thing that they were showing us, and you can see this is current. So K to 12 attendance. K to 12. Okay, these are K to
2.
K to 2. Excuse me.
So
K to 2.
that one I get.
These are kids who are going to get sick a lot.
Oh yeah, that's the petri dish.
Yep.
Like every kid is building their immune system then.
Right.
Like I think Weston was at like 72% or something like
Yeah.
that.
And they show it as a 70.7. And it makes sense. Kindergartners through second graders,
There's no way we're getting. So for those of you that can't see, I should scan this, put it up on the screen. K through second grade attendance for 2024-2025 was 70.7%.
which is
Their 4-year target, which was adopted, for 2029-2030, they want to be up to 82%. And their 8-year target, which is projected for 2033 and 2034, is 91%.
right.
Getting sick is going to be outlawed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You may not get sick.
we're just going to fill you with so many chemicals, you'll just be a petri dish.
It's just...
It's ridiculous. Okay.
But this is the one that got me. Okay, so third grade, ELA, we're at 40%.
ELA is
English language and arts.
English language arts.
Yeah, so
The
basic.
ability to read,
Read,
and
write,
write,
and
speak.
yeah.
is at 40.3% for 2024-2025.
So that is bad.
Third grade.
4-year target is 52.6%. 8-year target is 61.2%. So 62.4%. Excuse me, I bumped a line. So
we'll give it to you.
that if we took steps to properly do it,
It's
I could
possible.
see that happening.
Sure.
The attendance for K through 2, you're barking up a tree. Like
Yeah.
kids are getting around kids they've never seen before in a school. They have no immune
Gonna
system.
be sick.
Spread germs.
Yeah, there's no way you're gonna get to 91%.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
No,
Yeah.
no. Unless they suddenly develop it's a hybrid system where, okay, you're sick, but you can still do things. Maybe you just got a cough, so you're gonna come in virtual.
See, but K through 2, that's not.
Now you gotta have mom or dad or somebody there running the computer to help them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
That 3rd grade does not surprise me a bit. What's 4th grade? It's like 37% right now. Mm-hmm. You know, there's a reason we're 47th in education.
Yep. Yeah. And I just looked at that and I went, oh my gosh, it's just so it's discouraging.
So,
and it makes you mad because a huge chunk of our tax dollars go here.
how does this work? So it says 4-year graduation, 83% for 2024-2025. Mm-hmm. 5-year completion, 87.4.
What does that even mean?
Well, that means you'd be a super senior, but with no graduation requirements, how's that even a thing?
Yeah, why shouldn't that be at 100?
Right.
If you're not going to hold the kid to any standard,
So
well, then just let him walk and get his piece of paper.
4-year graduation means freshman, sophomore,
Through
junior,
senior.
senior. Okay, so
Right.
that's 4 years.
So then super senior
Super
would be
senior
5-year.
is your 5-year.
What is a super senior?
You're there
Yeah,
another
that's
year.
before your time.
Didn't complete it in 4 and has
Right.
to come
Yeah.
back.
Mhm.
and
So you
finish
failed a
some
year.
Stuff. Okay.
That was the equivalent of being held back.
Yeah. Okay.
You're called a super senior.
Yeah, because you did your senior year twice.
And they're still only getting up here to 95%.
Hey, that's above 95%, sir.
Okay. For the state of Oregon, we'll just get rid of the little arrow things.
Well, then we're going down because the 4-year target's 95.4.
Well, you know.
Okay. So, anyways, we've gone over how much the school sucks in Oregon. There's no.
There is, yeah. So if you want, you can easily get this. It was not hard. I actually have it downloaded on my computer, so I can bring any of those I want. There's a couple of pages that were just stupid because it said next slide. I was like, what the heck did you put that in there for?
This page left intentionally blank.
Blank, yeah. So,
You know, something that blows. We talked about this, but I did some research. So
Okay.
you applied for the Lane Transit District Board.
Yes.
So did I.
did you?
I also applied for the teachers. What is it? It's like how teachers have to act, right?
Oh,
I forgot the term they used for it. So we had to have our applications in by July 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
You know when we're gonna hear about that?
Next year.
January.
yeah. Oh, it's a huge thing. If you make it through tier 1 of their processing, they will call you in and they will talk to you. And if you pass that, which is tier 2, then tier 2 you go on and they will do a little more interview with you, which is tier 3. And that's going to take time. I'm sorry. That's just, it eats time.
But when you don't have applicants and these places have shortfalls,
Should be like
maybe it's
6
time
weeks.
maybe it's time to lessen it out. Because there's current unfilled positions in Lane Transit.
Yeah.
There's current unfilled positions in 4J School District. There's current unfilled positions in the budget. Did I tell you? We're getting way off topic here, and we'll end this in just a second. I sent an email to the chair of the 4J School District about getting on the budget committee because they were missing a person.
Oh,
He nicely, without directly saying it, pretty much told me to kick rocks. That they could handle it without that person.
oh, really? Even though I bet you their bylaws say they have to have one.
It says they can continue
They can
if
continue.
they left in the middle of a term.
So
But
they're just,
he
they got rid of
even-
the troublemaker and now they...
He even clipped out rules and stuff and copy and pasted it in this freaking email. Like, why not just bring somebody in? He even went as far as CCing the superintendent in this email.
Wow.
Who's not going to look at it?
Well, it's just
not going to.
if there's vacancies and there's positions to be filled, let's light a fire under it and make it happen.
Yeah.
You know, the same thing.
Why can't
So-
they have somebody there?
Well, people might take this the wrong way. I support the police department in most aspects, sheriff's department, stuff like that. I failed getting onto the police department when I was in my mid-20s because I couldn't do the memory part of it as much. I couldn't read a bunch of pages and then go back and write you a whole story about it. Like, I could give you the important details, but I couldn't give you, like, what color shirt was she wearing?
A shirt.
Well, I was paying attention to what she was saying, not what she was wearing. So I didn't go through. But in the day and age of where there's cameras everywhere, like even the motorcade officers that were storing by the sea on Sunday when I went there had a body camera on their chest.
Yep.
But they also have one on their shoulder so you get their point of view.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've got one sitting
And then
there. Yeah.
cop cars have them front and rear on their
Yeah.
car.
Yep.
I mean...
They're even getting side ones now.
Yeah, in the day and age of technology where you really don't have to remember anything,
Yeah, you can just bring it up in a video.
And they always say they're in such a shortfall of employees and officers. If you can pass a background check, you can pass,
Their
the
physical
physical
requirements.
part of it,
Yeah.
and you are a good person. You can learn your roads. You can do this. You can do that. Why don't we lessen up those requirements a little bit and get it filled?
Yeah.
Maybe when you called the police department, it wouldn't take a week for them to come.
For them to even decide, oh, yeah, we had a problem.
Yeah.
Well, so like I called about a situation, and I called at 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, okay. That
They-
shouldn't be a problem. Yeah.
They finally called me back at 2:00 in the morning. It was just a phone call. They didn't even come.
Oh.
2
So
o'clock
all day long, 2 o'clock the next morning.
Yeah.
Oof, that. One, I probably wouldn't have answered.
Well, if you don't answer, then you have to call back and start the process over.
All over again, yeah, I guess so.
So,
But
yeah,
goodness,
I mean,
that's ridiculous.
the way we do things is broken. There's that disclaimer coming into effect. Anyways, you guys got any last words to say before we hop off here?
Oh, I could go on for hours. You should see all the stuff I wrote down. I'm joking. Look at this, man.
You know what we should do? We should hit Rick up and see if all of us can go on at one time. Just do this with him.
Oh, he'd love it.
With Rick?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. That'd be
He'd love it.
Yeah.
Just do
Especially
like
right now.
a super long episode with all of us and us just sitting around doing this with Rick.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
a blast. Yeah.
Since you've got an in with him,
I'll call him.
talk with him about it.
I mean, yeah. Him and I go rounds too about school districts.
Yeah. Well, one last thing I'd like to mention. Last week I put a scenario on Facebook. Both my campaign page and my personal page. To wit, you live in a gated community. You have security guards, but somebody leaves the gate open. And a
Whoops.
person from a foreign country comes in through the gate and is just, kind of scoping out the neighborhood and is, after everybody's gone to bed, she's testing doors and finds that your back door is unlocked.
Unlocked.
Okay. And you live in a gated community and you've got security. Why lock everything up every night? You don't check. You feel secure.
Sure.
Okay. So she comes in. She finds a quilt on the couch and some pillows, and she lays down on your couch and she sleeps. And to say thank you, she gets up early in the morning and cooks this lavish breakfast for you. Everything.
You've asked us this before.
And so you wake up, you smell fresh brewed coffee, eggs and bacon and toast, and you think, oh, my wife got up and got me a... Wait, she's still in bed. The kids got up, and you check in the kids' rooms.
Wait a minute,
they're
I
all
don't
still
have
in
kids
bed.
anymore.
So somebody, a stranger, is in your house cooking breakfast. You go to your gun safe, you get out your 9mm, and you go downstairs, and you see this woman sitting at your dinner table with breakfast there ready for you, and in her broken English she explains how she got there and that she would like to work for you and live with you and be your cook and your maid. Is that okay? How do you respond? So that was it. How do you respond? You would not believe the ugly, hate-filled responses that I received for even posing that question.
Yeah.
That I'm inhumane. That I,
What's inhumane about asking that question? You didn't give an answer.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
I did not
yeah.
state what I would do.
Yeah, no.
You
They just
What-
assumed what your answer would
Right.
be. Yeah.
So, how dare I ask that question?
You could light everybody off and be like, I call ICE.
So anyway, for the last week, I have gotten some really pointed
Nasty.
responses from people,
Nasty stuff, huh?
and what I was getting at is our border
Is
was wide open for 4 years, under Biden.
yeah.
And all of these people came in and they're wanting a better life. Fine. They want to work for us. Fine. But you came here illegally. You don't
Not fine.
belong here.
Not fine.
Go home and apply to come back and do it legally, and we'll welcome you.
I mean, if you take that aspect, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, my answer to that question would be like, I'm going to point that 9mm at you until the cops show up. I mean,
Because I have no clue who you
short
are.
and sweet. Exactly.
You have no idea who
Short,
this person
short
is.
and sweet. So, I mean,
You make one funny move, you're gonna have third eyeball.
yeah.
On the flip side of that, there have been times when I've been moved on by the Spirit to take care of somebody.
Sure.
Okay, but
That's
only
a totally different situation.
right.
a lot of
Exactly.
times, too.
It's inspiration given to me, and then I had to follow through, or I could have ignored it.
You could, yeah.
See,
I could have just ignored it.
but I didn't. With your question, people take it so far because your question was a direct, well, not a direct question, but a immediate reaction question. It wasn't this long-term situation. It was, what would you do in that situation?
Right.
Most people
Yeah.
would shit their pants and freak out. Like,
Right.
I'm pointing a gun
And call
at you.
911.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I
my
hear what
answer
your breakfast
is-
looks like.
Yeah, I don't, and you better believe I'm not touching that breakfast.
No,
'cause I don't know. You
Who
know?
knows what's in there?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, where's the rat poison?
But what
Why am I
What
so
I'm-
thirsty?
why I brought that up is because there are so many people who want us to embrace lawbreakers.
Yeah. Oh,
They
yeah.
do.
And who want us to forgive, and forgiveness is a thing that we all need.
I mean, that's our state, though. Is
But, yeah.
is forgiveness, forgiving of all the laws you've broken.
Everything.
Yeah. Well,
I
let's
mean,
not have any
Except for
laws,
you.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're a conservative, and then we're going to throw the book
No,
out.
no.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're dead.
Okay. So anyway,
Yeah.
I found it disturbing that such a very straightforward scenario could lead to so many people being really angry.
I mean, you see it all the time. I don't.
Yeah.
Are you guys part of the Oregonians for Oregon Facebook
Yes.
page?
Mhm.
Yes.
Have you seen the stuff on there with like food stamps?
Yeah.
Oh my god. The freaking like or even
People come absolutely unhinged.
the congressional hearing where they were talking to the director of SNAP and she couldn't answer whether Coca-Cola was nutritious or not, that she'd have to consult an expert. I know. And then, so where I was going with that, though, is it's the same deal. People go on and they talk, like, people will go on and just rage bait people like no other. And they'll say, you know, how do you feel about them trying to remove candy and soda and stuff like that from food stamps? Well, supplemental nutrition.
Nutrition.
Yeah.
For one, it's supplement.
Right. Yeah.
which means you're supposed to also help.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So why don't you buy
You buy your
candy and soda and stuff with your money, and then buy the staples that are actually nutritious with the money that we give you.
Yeah.
The good stuff.
Like I 100%, just like with WIC, right? You're only allowed to buy certain items with WIC and certain brands.
I mean, a lot of stores even have it like labeled. This is a
WIC thing.
Yeah. So how can we limit a new mom to only buying milk, cheese, apples, bananas, formula, and like a few other things? I think there's Cheerios and stuff in there too.
Yeah.
How can we limit that? But yet, if you're living on food stamps, which is supposed to be a hand up, not a handout, why can't we do with that? Like, we should limit 100% nutritious stuff. I mean, sure, bread, tortillas, and stuff. Somebody's going to argue, that's not healthy. Yeah, but I'm also not going to feed my kid freaking a gourmet lunch every day.
Right.
Some days he's going to get a peanut butter and jelly or a ham sandwich or whatever.
Yeah. Get out the door, go, school bus.
And I mean, at some point, I mean, you still have to have your starches in there, so it's going to have to be there no matter what. Yeah. But, you know, so somebody's going to argue, oh, well, that's unhealthy. Your cheese is processed and it's worse for you than Coca-Cola. Well, yeah, because also, have you looked at the label of a Yoplait yogurt? There's more sugar in a Yoplait yogurt than there's an entire bottle of Coca-Cola.
Wow.
Good for you, huh?
Yeah. So once again,
Is your phone on vibrate? No, that's just me.
Somebody's gonna argue, but somebody has to regulate it. Like, you don't need. And then, but back to where this whole thing started, since I'm going down a huge rabbit hole, people put arguments on there like, well, Easter, I buy candy for my kids because we can't afford to go trick-or-treating. And is it really your right to take that away from my kid? It's not a necessary thing. You know how many things I lived without as a kid because I was a military child and we didn't have a lot of money? Like, I got told no so many times.
Hey,
like
when I was a teenager, if I wanted to do something, I went out and made the money to do it.
Yeah, that's how I had to do it. Yeah.
I mean, and like I also support, you know, now we're completely off the whole question thing, and that's where that whole thing started was, you know, people just come up with the dumbest responses. And I'm sorry, your argument about how freaking yogurt is less healthy than Coke, like, kiss my backside.
And on that note,
you know, it just, I believe that we need to stop doing the handout situation. Like, our country is bankrupt. Yeah. Like, we are trillions in
so
debt.
far in
What is it right now?
37.
37.
So
fast approaching 38.
Why do you know the big beautiful bill says that if your kids are of school age that you need to be working while your kids are at school? 100%.
Sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Sure.
You know, did I tell you guys a story about the girl I was dating back when I owned my landscape company and stuff? So she was on TANF and not TANF, food stamps and daycare assistance. Because she had a kid. I think she was like 20 or 21, but she had a kid. You know, not a great family life, not terrible, but not great. Well, I paid for her to go to esthetician school. Oh. But she was working at Subway part-time to pay for gas, car insurance, stuff like that. Well, she got a call from the state saying that they wouldn't cover daycare while she was at school, only while she was at work. And I'm like, wait, you don't want somebody to move up in life?
Right. No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Yeah, because then they get off the system. They don't get the funding for it.
Right.
That's correct.
Yep.
But it just blew my mind that they wouldn't.
They wouldn't do it.
Yeah, they wouldn't cover while she was at school.
Yeah.
They'd only cover while she was at work.
I'd rather see them be covered at school.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's how socialism creeps in. Just a little bit at a time. It's like the camel and the tent thing, right? The sandstorm. please let me just put my nose in to keep the sand out of my nose. So the camel driver lets him put, oh, it's getting in my eyes. Let me put my head in up to my eyes. Okay. Oh, it's stinging my ears. Please, let me put my whole head in. And pretty soon, the whole damn camel's in the tent, and the
Everybody else has to get out
in the sandstorm. This is how socialism creeps in, just a little bit at a time. And what happened with your girlfriend there many years ago is that socialism thing. We want to keep people poor and dependent on the government because then we can control their lives.
That's correct.
Did you see Ron Wyden's horseshit about how we need a $24 an hour federal minimum wage?
Oh,
what?
Yeah, he's been posting it all over Facebook.
You know how many businesses would go out of business if that was the thing? I mean, they can hardly afford entry-level jobs now.
Well, that's federal minimum wage, not state.
But that would jump the state because right now, what is it? Minimum wage
$7.30.
Yeah, but I mean, for the state here,
for feds, it's like $7.
Oh,
it's like $7.
The federal one.
Yeah, the federal's like $7.30
We're like
14 and a quarter or something.
No, we're like $15.50, I think, right now.
Which would mean that you would suddenly get a $10 an hour.
But would we? Because states don't have to match feds.
No, they don't. Well, you can't. I don't believe you can fall below the federal minimum. You can always be above it. You can't be below it.
I don't know. I don't know the legalities about that because states don't follow feds 90% of the time. So, I mean,
it's like people don't understand. If you raise the minimum wage, well, okay, that's cool. Everybody here thinks that they've got this cool raise, but everybody else that's involved had to raise theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now it's just this giant hopscotch thing.
Yeah.
Stop doing that.
And McDonald's goes out of business because they can't hire the high school kids anymore because they can't afford them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Burger King,
all of them.
Carl's Jr.
Well,
all
you
those
name
places
them.
are just-
If IP28 passes, you're not going to want to
They're
eat
gone
there to
anyway.
begin with.
Yeah.
Veggie burger.
Nope.
My mom used to go moo.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I think we're good.
next week, everybody check out all of our websites. They'll be linked below, as always.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And if you can, please contribute to our campaigns. We need help to
Money.
buy signs and send out mailers and stuff.
I was talking to somebody today about how much money things cost, and they blew their mind.
I'm sure.
So,
Okay. Thanks, everybody. See you next week.
See you guys.